What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review. A lot of big things happen on the show tonight, so let's kick it off tonight with the dance-off. We are 6 days away from Extreme Rules as the final, pretty much the final Raw before Extreme Rules. The dance-off between Chris Jericho and Fandango. Pretty much Fandango came out with his partner, Summer Rae, and Jericho came out with his, whoever his partner, I believe, was from Dance with the Stars, something. I don't remember whoever the person's name, whoever it was, but pretty much the dance-off will be like this. Whoever will win the dance-off, it's not going to be determined by the whole popularity with the fans. People have to vote on the app, which was going to be talked out through nearly the whole night of the WWE app, and that's how people will vote to see who will win. And pretty much Jericho talked about that he was a musical chairs champion in WWE, and he was the Price is Right winner, and pretty much about the whole Fandango losing to Khali, that was a fluke, he says. And pretty much Jericho said this Sunday to Fandango, he's gonna pretty much there's gonna be a new dance style or something, some kind of new craze that's gonna be hitting the nation. The thing is gonna, I just kicked your jackass all over this ring, pretty much. Fandango started the dance off until Summer Rae hurt her ankle, and they pretty much tried to help her up until Fandango got in and started attacking Jericho. He beat up Jericho and pretty much hit him on one of the dance floors then. And then pretty much it was a whole trick the whole time, because after Fandango beat the crap out of Jericho, his partner got up and pretty much was okay. So it was a good plan for once one of these dance partners actually doing something, but standing there like idiots and dancing with Jericho at the time. But pretty much I guess one of his dancers now does have some type of personality, I guess. You know, helping Fandango trick her being injured, so Fandango could get the attack on Jericho. Ryback went against Zack Ryder. Ryback destroyed Zack Ryder. Pretty much getting ready for Sunday against John Cena in a last man standing match. Brodus Clay and Sweet Tea went against the Primetime Players. Primetime Players picked up the win, so yeah. Unfortunately, the World Heavyweight Championship will not be on the line this Sunday. Since after last Friday as what I said, of Swagger kicking Dolph Ziggler in the head, making him I gotta say, it's very horrible news. After what I've been hearing more and more about it, it's very bad. Pretty much Teddy Long came out saying, pretty much under the approval of Vicky Guerrero. I don't know why he needs an approval from Vicky Guerrero of this title match instead of Booker T. Even Booker is out with surgery. Why is he not getting this from Booker T? Vicky Guerrero does not run both shows. Teddy Long pretty much came out saying the World Heavyweight title would not be on the lines in that triple threat ladder match. So then it would be Swagger versus Del Rio in a I Quit match for the number one contender spot in an I Quit match. So it kind of hurts the pay-per-view a lot, and I really am disappointed that the World Championship will not be on the line, because even I was kind of looking forward to this triple threat ladder match. But pretty much E Langston came out to argue and Swagger then, and pretty much Teddy Long booked him in a match tonight. Well, booked a match. Pretty much E Langston will have an opponent, either Swagger or Del Rio, and this will be voted by the app.com. But it kind of sucks that the world title will not be on the line this Sunday at Extreme Rules. I don't know what they're gonna. Well, supposedly it's supposed to be good some replacement matches, I guess. So we'll see what happens there. Kofi Kingston went against Damien Sandow. Sandow pretty much came out saying he would not be singing this week, and Kofi's title reign would end. Kofi won with Trouble in Paradise. Yeah. Mark Henry came out with a strap. Since this Sunday, it will be Mark Henry versus Sheamus in a strap match. They recap kind of the match back in 2004 with JBL and Eddie Guerrero at the Great American Bash. They pretty much, Henry said he's going to show Josh Matthews his power of how he's going to win. He pretty much put the strap on Matthews and start beating him up, and he hit all four corners, and Josh Matthews pretty much got out of there, and Henry was still talking, and then he told Sheamus to come out and fight now, and Sheamus says he would do it. He said be told him to back up first, but Sheamus said he had a surprise for Henry. He had a strap for himself in the ring. They started beating each other up with straps, but Mark Henry got out of there then. So it was a good segment, other than all the stupid shit they've been doing with arm wrestling and pulling a tug of war. This whole strap thing is actually kind of better because I guess Sheamus is able to take on Mark Henry for once. I don't know what's going to happen now, but we'll see. Randy Orton went against Antonio Cesaro. Orton hit up the RKO. And pretty much won the match. Sorry, better than they said the match on main event, they say, but we'll go with that. So I guess Cesaro is trying to be more serious about this now. The Miz, well, he's been gone for a minute. The Miz is back. He went against Heath Slater, as they pretty much talk about Miz versus Cody Rhodes on a pre-show for some reason this Sunday. Miz pretty much beat Heath Slater with figure 4. So I guess he's been on doing some movie, they said. The Miz. 6-man elimination tag. John Cena, Team Hell No versus The Shield. Pretty much the match was going out well because there was more matches being announced tonight, as this Sunday also the United States title will be on the line with Dean Ambrose and Kofi Kingston for the U.S. title, and also this Sunday the tag team championships will be on the line. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns versus Team Hell No for the tag team titles. So maybe the Shield could be looking at some gold this Sunday. As pretty much the 6-man tag happened. Pretty much the match was going out. Kane pretty much was eliminated by disqualification, keep beating up the Shield, and he hit Ambrose with one of the table parts. They had Daniel Bryan, which I gotta say the crowd was really hyped when Daniel Bryan hit the ring. Daniel Bryan just went on a flurry, just going crazy. Kicks, suicide dives, pretty much everywhere. The crowd was with Daniel Bryan. Pretty much Daniel Bryan was then eliminated by Dean Ambrose then, as pretty much Rollins was able to come in and get the numbers game on Daniel Bryan, and Ambrose picked up the win. Then Cena was the last one to come in. Cena was going in on the Shield. He eliminated Seth Rollins with the FU, and then he's going to do an FU on Ambrose, but Roman Reigns pushed the referee and speared him, so he was disqualified and got kicked out. And then Cena was able to hit the STFU on Dean Ambrose, but the Shield came back in, and they pretty much, by disqualification, John Cena won, but the Shield pretty much beat the hell out of Cena and did the powerbomb on him, and then Ryback came out. Then he left, but then he came back, he got a chair, and he hit John Cena Achilles tendon. He could have did a little bit more, but I guess the Shield beat his ass enough on Cena, but Ryback could have did more, but then people just started chanting Goldberg, Goldberg, then you can actually hear it. And this whole, let me say one thing about this Ryback rules stuff. It's kind of getting annoying in a way now. He's saying every 5 minutes at a time, Ryback rules. Ryback rules. What the fuck that got to do with anything? I don't know, but I don't get why they keep doing this Ryback rules thing. It's getting a little bit annoying now. But let's hope this last man stand, because actually this feud has not really been going this well. Seeing that Ryback, especially promo wise and everything. But who's counting? I guess Swagger went against E Langston. It was kind of funny on the app because he said, he's there at Oklahoma tonight. I don't know why they kept making about JR talk about he's being hunted. But he said, I'm in Oklahoma. I put you guys on the map. And I don't know. Zeb Coulter got the people to chant for Swagger a little when he said, he's from Oklahoma. We the people. Support your people. Oklahoma. But Big E Langston pretty much went against him. Swagger won by count out. Langston was going to go for I guess a clothesline through the barricade, but Swagger dodged it, and pretty much Swagger won by count out then. The crowd, well, they were silent shit for this match almost half the time. Del Rio then came out, he started attacking Swagger, then Ricardo hit him with Swagger a bucket, but Swagger kicked him then. Del Rio hit the cross arm breaker, then Langston came in going in on Swagger, but then after he knocked Swagger, after Swagger knocked Langston away, Del Rio hit the Enziguri on Big E Langston, and then Swagger for a gut wrench didn't work, and pretty much he clotheslined Swagger out the ring. So in a way, it's kind of, maybe they could have kept it a ladder match this Sunday, but what were they going to grab? Maybe a contract for the title? Maybe they could have did that. It's very unfortunate the World Heavyweight Championship will not be on the line this Sunday, but maybe this I Quit match better be better than, since it's a #1 contenders match between Swagger and Del Rio. AJ winning against Natalya. AJ won with some submission. This commentary from Caitlyn the Bells is stupid as shit, because nobody did not care. They said, and I pretty much paid attention to JBL as he was just clowning on him most of the time, talking about Cole at the time watching The View, because I don't know, Caitlyn got a gift and they kept talking over and yada yada yada, and AJ won the match. So yeah, Jericho was there and interviewed in the back. Jericho said the games are over. He knows who Fandango is. He said you ought to learn to dance. He's gonna dance all over his ass this Sunday at Extreme Rules. So Jericho now is the funny games are over. No more silliness and everything. Now it's time for Chris Jericho to be more serious now and start kicking some ass. Triple H came out then. As the cage lowered, Triple H talked about how the ring was his home. It was his home, and he got to learn to hate people then. He's learned his everything from his home in the ring. So he pretty much learned everything he knew about his home. And then Brock Lesnar's music hit. Paul Heyman pretty much came out talking about Triple H said, what's it going to be like when you lose this Sunday, talking about what's your father-in-law going to think, what's your kids, your family going to think then? What are they going to do? So he just told Triple H, what are they going to do then? And pretty much, he pretty much talking about he was going to lose and how Triple H will lose this Sunday, because this whole feud has been going over a year now, so they don't know what's going to go next. And then pretty much before Paul Heyman and Lesnar could walk away, pretty much Triple H talked on Brock Lesnar. Like, why are you going to keep listening to Paul and everything, following him around? So he's going to lose his mystique, he says. You know, he still thinks he's the baddest man in the ring, but Triple H says pretty much he is, other than Brock Lesnar. So you're going to be Brock Lesnar, pretty much destroyer, or Brock Lesnar the bitch, he says. And pretty much it pissed Lesnar off, and Paul Heyman tried to hold him back in referees, but he hit the ring. Him and Triple H started going at it. Triple H threw Brock Lesnar into the cage then, and he kept hitting him and threw him back into the cage, knocking him out, him and Paul Heyman on the ground, and pretty much Brock Lesnar picked up Paul Heyman and walked away. As for this feud, it's kind of good. It's a little bit better than the whole WWE Championship match with Cena and Ryback. Maybe this will be kind of better, this match, I'm hoping. Show is kind of good. A lot of new matches were tonight since the world. It's very unfortunate the world title match has been canceled, but I gotta say, for this Brock Lesnar Triple H, maybe it'll be better. I don't know, maybe Triple H will probably just pick up the win just to pick up the win, because it's a one-on-one thing, and this is the rubber match instead of steel cage. Let's hope this is brutal. Let's make sure it's a blood this time. There should have been blood at WrestleMania. There should have been more blood in SummerSlam last year. It needs to be more brutality in this match. Sure, there's brutality at WrestleMania, but we need blood, people. Lots of blood. People need to bleed in this match this time. But overall, once again, you know it's me, HOOD, coming up with the news and the reviews. And pretty much the news and reviews. As you hear, sharper than a saw, we are done with this review of Monday Night Raw. So comment, subscribe, you know what I am, you know what I do. Keep watching the show. You don't know what's going to happen next. I'm still coming up with new ideas and stuff for this, so I don't know what's going to happen next, but all I can say is keep watching the show and watch out for more reviews, and hopefully other stuff will happen on here. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm out of here. Peace. Keep comment, subscribe, watch the show. You never know what's going to happen next. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Once again, I'm out. Peace. I stay smoking on pizza, man.